United States football coach Nathan Davies, aged 38 years, who hails from Wales in the United Kingdom and now living in New Jersey in the United States, began his journey on February the 18th to become the first person in history to juggle a football across Lesotho, a small country located in southern Africa.
The idea came around after I'd done a 5k juggling the ball in a running race, and to me it felt pretty easy, so I thought I want to do something further. So I contacted Pete Fleming and decided we got together and we came up with the idea about juggling the ball all the way across Lesotho, and it's just gone from there really. You know, and I thought do it to raise money for a great cause, and and it's gone from there.
The challenge took place over 1,000 meters above sea level and covered 208 miles of mountain terrain in aid of Kick for Life, a Lesotho-based charity which uses football as a tool to aid social development.
Yeah, I started training back in April in New Jersey. So basically I was doing mostly weekends to begin with. And then once it got to, I'd say, late October, I started doing every day and upping the mileage on the weekend. And then gradually each week I would up the mileage. I juggled through snow, through the rain, through some pretty crazy weather. But just upping the mileage all the way into the event. And so I was mentally prepared and physically prepared as well. Well, I'm hoping that the main reason I did this was because it was towards a programme for the street kids to get the children off the streets and in for orphanages for the money that we raised through the Kick Across Lesotho. So I'm hoping now that money can be put to good use in getting those kids off the streets and getting them into orphanages and schools and what have you. Well, hopefully they'll be inspired. Whether they play soccer or not, they'll look at me and they'll get some inspiration from that, and something that they're good at doing, whether it be soccer or whether it be anything else, and they can take inspiration from that and go ahead and try and be the best at what they want to do, and try and do something that like no one else has done, like I've just done today. Well, I did a number of things. I would count, so I would just keep counting touches until I got bored. I think once I got to about 4,500, just counting, and then I'd go through like ABCs of like soccer players, ABCs of teams, famous people ABCs, and then for a while I just concentrate on the middle of the ball, and that's where I seen the blue spot that you were talking about. I was concentrating so hard in the middle of the ball just so I can get a good rhythm going, and whether I was hallucinating a blue spot or a blue spot appeared from the sun, I don't know, but it was there for a while, yeah. I think they were a bit shocked at first. I had one of the kids call me a wizard. Said you're not a real man, you're a wizard. And I think they were a bit shocked because they probably never seen anything like it. But again, hopefully also they were inspired by it, and yeah. I found when I was training that bananas worked really well for me, so I was eating probably around 20 to 25 bananas a day. Amongst other stuff, I brought some like protein powders and some other bits of like dried fruit and stuff. But mostly my staple was bananas. Lots of bananas. Yeah. Without doubt, the Sani Pass, which was the start, it was a very rocky road. It was a lot of ups and downs. I got a real big blister on my foot right at the start. So it was definitely the Sani Pass was the most difficult part. Yeah. Again, I just hope this has inspired people, and I've really enjoyed being in the country and meeting a lot of people. Everybody seems so friendly to each other, and it just seems like one big community. The way I've travelled across the country, and everyone acts as if they already know each other, even if they don't. I've really enjoyed my time in Lesotho, and I just hope that, like I said, everyone can be inspired from what I've done, and then remember it and go on and achieve something for themselves from it. Yeah.
quietly, I enjoyed the journey. I really enjoyed it. But firstly, it was very tough. The first 3 days were very tough. But then after the 3 days, I got to enjoy it. Especially when we arrived in Mavita, Tabot. Yeah, that's when I realized that we are out of the mountains. Now we are already getting through Maseru.
He arrived in Maseru, 208 miles from the starting point, on Saturday, March the 1st, having jogged for a total of 12 days.
I feel great now. I've finished, but it's been a tough journey for over 200 miles. Legs were a bit wobbly at the end. I managed to walk past the finish line, but then got it right in the end. So feeling very good now, yeah.
Oh, welcome, Nathan. Welcome.
60,000 Mallet was raised, and it will be used for funding to support vulnerable youth to go through holistic care and support programs at the Football for Hope Center.
Hello. It's me, I'm done. Give Diego a big kiss for me and tell him Daddy's done it. Daddy made it across Lesotho in about 460,000 kicks.
Because of the generosity he had for Lesotho and Basotho, he was invited to meet Lesotho's Prime Minister.